site 14. Nice big front yard there. It's going to be landscaped along the edge to provide for some privacy. Full hookups. They do have 50 and 30 amp hookups with a GFI 110 outlet outside. Nice little area in the evening sun for a picnic table there. We'll be getting those out soon too. And then you have extra wide 2 parking places on the end here. And that is site 14. This is site 15. And it is one of only 2 pull-through sites. Just near the front of the park. All your hookups. And just show you what's in here. That way you know what to expect. There we go. It is 50 and 30 amp service. And then this is 1 additional parking place and your pull through right here. And again, that is site 15, one of only 2 pull throughs. Very pretty. So this is site 16. It's got really 2 or 3 parking places out here by the road. And then it's nice and long and deep. Got room for your slide outs on each side and some little play areas. A little side yard right here. And there's also this grove right here I really like. Put a little picnic table right here in the shade. And it should be just at the end of your camper, right towards the end. And again, that is site 16. Your price depends on the length of the lease. Nice crushed concrete, level site. So this is one of our new additions. I like this because this will have 2 washers and dryers in it. 2 on that side with room for my hot water heater. You know, seal it up, give it some insulation, put a fan, maybe a little radio. I think it'll be all we need. 2 washers, 2 dryers. Pretty. These are umbrella palms. And we've got 1 on each side. And it's what the Egyptians used to make paper out of. And those are donated from Fiesta Gardens and Sue McCulley. I'm really happy that they have lasted through the freeze out here. This one was too. This is a white bird of paradise. And that one was from Fiesta Gardens too. We had 2. That was actually the smaller one. And the other one didn't make it after the last frost. But here is our community garden. The greenhouse, as well as the pallets and the rain barrels and the shade cloth and the bamboo. All of this was donated. It took a lot of work to put it in. We've got to work on our water catch sprinkler systems, and we got some good rich dirt that we bartered for from one of our prior residents. It's really cool, but it's going in, and I don't know if we've got time to do fall planting. We can put some short crops in. Zucchini. doing really good. Rosemary. And it was Samantha who helped us garden so much. She donated those too. I feel like that one's something different. I think that one's lavender. I'll have to look it up. And we have lots of sage and rosemary. This one's making little melons. Oh, no, it rotted. Got lots of rain. Some pepper plants that are still just hanging in there. Some more sage and chives. And a skeeter biting me. And man, this heirloom basil has just like went off. We've harvested it and the seeds so many times. But they got some good rich dirt in there too. And these back here get a lot more shade and they really seem to be loving it. So if anybody needs some fresh basil, that is for a future mint garden. And we've got some more handwork to do back here. That's another, that big tire over there, that's gonna be one of these. I forgot to show you this. Yeah. This is garlic grass and creeping thyme. Or German thyme. Yeah, it's still a creeping thyme though. I really love the way it's filled this whole bed in. Oh, we got a resident too. Spiders. They keep the bugs off the garden though. And this is a sundial that will be moved later. Probably way out there in the middle. That way it can actually be used as a sundial. Right now it's kind of a bird bath. But those little squiggly lines are the numbers on the clock. So, see how that works out. Now, inside the greenhouse right now is pretty much just storage. I had some frustrations with my misting system. Ooh, let's not forget our loofah cords. Thank you, Carolyn. Check it out. We had to brace our structure here because they were getting so heavy it was pulling it sideways. And they got some more dirt too. I picked one the other day for harvest. But inside the greenhouse right now is just, oh lordy, storage and a mess. But we'll get to that. My micro drip system, I kept getting leaks in it. It was like it was high pressure and got to rework some stuff in here. But about the time that it was frustrating me so much, we were ready to move everything outside. So we'll see how that works. But lots of room here. That's usually full of little start trays right there. And then we do start pots all the way around in the floor and hanging baskets on both sides. And the drip systems are set up for that if I can get them working properly. And this is the hammock grove. And same thing here, you know, almost all of our plants have been donated. Some of these aloes out here are from Mrs. parents. So, I don't know. I like the way it reminds me of people. And the first fruits from the fig tree right there that some of us were out here working, and it's the first time I ever had a fresh fig. And this is right across from the laundry room. This kind of begins our community area. We live on the front about 1.25 acres and play on the back of the 5 acres. And my goal is to keep the back part native to the nature trails. But I want this up here to look like a park. That's the pond way down there. And we're finishing the use of our sand pile by the pond, getting those center sites ready. So perfect. And the hammock grove. And all the way through here, we've got different things planted. And some lilies. Almost all of these were gifted to Tara and Scott Sandell. Those are from you. Aloe spread throughout the park. Got a fig. Oh, look here, Miss Susie. So this is our hammock grove. This is where I've had a couple of my birthday parties. You guys are welcome to have family get-togethers here too. It's kind of like our big dance floor. And then the band sets up over here in front of the boat. And don't laugh, okay? But here's my dream. That boat was the only thing on the Google picture that I knew I was getting with this property. And it had been abandoned since 1956. So that boat was sitting in what I call a little frog pond over there. I actually thought there was a pond, there was not. But I want to put that boat nose in those trees and build it like a stilt house for a little stargazing tower. Because I love that they found a boat in the movie Mud and Step Brothers. Who doesn't want to get up in there and play in a boat in the trees? And then we've got our tiki bar. This was one of our additions in March. It's holding up pretty good. A little place to put our little buffet at for now. Yep. Reuse, reuse. This was not a tree. It was a tree that we put here. I love all the trees. It's my tool connexes and the future home of our gourmet mushroom farm that Casey McCulley is starting out here, called Earth Flow Mushrooms. And this is not very exciting because they're not doing anything yet. But last September, we inoculated some fresh oak with reishi, lion's mane, and oyster mushrooms. And it's gonna take a little while is all I know. Y'all, I just love this part. There's so many parts of it that I love, but I love how everything's taking off and growing. That is an Airbnb renovation. Those smell like jasmine. This is a resource center where we have cinder blocks and scrap metal and some lumber and bamboo and mulch. And then this is, well, and pallets left over. Ginger's house. That's my tractor. But right back here begins the nature trails. And this is, golly gee, it's probably about 1.5 acres, maybe. And I didn't want to do anything with it other than put some trails through it for us to enjoy. Maybe a couple tree houses and a teepee. Carve out some little places, some little meadows to have picnics. Sit and chat with friends. I love all these wild palms that are in here. I just want to turn back a little bit and expose the nature of it. But when I do that and I don't leave enough, I find things like the holly and some things get cut down. So pretty much from the trail inward, it just gets to grow. Oh man, I wish y'all could smell this right now. It's so pretty. Smell-o-vision. There's another little grove. Be easily cleaned out because there's nothing really in the middle. Just a little place for a read a book, meditate. Little nooks and crannies. We're gonna come back out that way. Birds love those things. our just shy of a half-acre 35-foot pond. Oh, I heard that. Oh, it was the grass rustling. It's got tannin in it, which feels like oak tea. It is very refreshing. A lot of people said I should dye the pond to make it more appealing to swim in, but let me tell you, just put your toes in it and it's pretty appealing. I don't know, it's part of it. Let it be. It is alive with life. Tadpoles, and we stocked it with minnows, and got some little blue ribbon snakes. They don't get very big, and they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Yeah. Got some willows. Can't wait to start manicuring this. But it is 35 foot deep, so plenty of room for the fish to grow. Some good vegetation coming in too. Coming back from the pond. Oh, they're purple. What is over there, you? I hear you. Oh wow, there's a big palm in there. Oh, they don't transplant well. We've tried it a few times. Just let them be. Let them be where they be. There's another one. They're everywhere. Here's one of the first ones I found back here. Look at these big old trees. I want to build a stilt tree house up there with a little drawbridge that goes between there. Into a stilt tree house right there. It overlooks the farm or the pond. Yeah, I dream big though. I wanted to inspire people. This is our only pine tree. I love it. I have a Christmas tree. And this is where I want to put a teepee. It's all nice and flat. So, and then we're going to go back out this way. Came in that way. Go back out this way. Oh, the breeze. Watch him dance.